Today we're in Mark 2. We're looking at verses 1 through 5. An old folktale saying from long ago is, you know who a person is by whom it is they chooses to hang out with. It said that you show me your friends and I'll show you your future. And today we want to look at, we want to focus on divine connections. The biblical definition for divine connections are those associations or relationships that God has preordained for us. They are priceless because God uses these relationships to direct us to our destiny and bring increase in our lives. And I want you to ponder something today. I want you to think to yourself, do you have anyone in your life that when the storms are raging and the billows are tossing high, that you can call, who can get you to Jesus? Who is that person? Who are those people that when all hell is breaking loose, when you're living through the worst of times, you're connected to them and they can get you to Jesus? We're looking at Mark 2 verses 1 through 5, and Jesus came home to Capernaum. The people heard about it, and they began to show up in such large numbers where Jesus was at this place, and there was so many people there. There were no room inside of the place. The Bible said there was no room even outside, but there was these four crazy friends who had a sick friend. It was four of them, four crazy friends, and they had a friend who was paralyzed, and they had him on the mat. And these four crazy friends, they showed up to this place where Jesus was because they say, if we can get this boy to Jesus, that we know some way, somehow, Jesus is going to heal this boy. So these four crazy friends, they needed to get their paralyzed friend to Jesus, but they were locked out. There was so many people there. Jesus was in there preaching. He was in there doing what he do, healing people, meeting the lost, meeting the needs of the lost. And these four crazy friends, they were desperate to get to Jesus, but they were locked out. Can I ask you a question today? Have you ever been at a place in your life where you needed Jesus? You needed to get somebody connected to you to Jesus, but you were locked out? Are you receiving bad doctor report after doctor report? It seemed like everything that you tried to do was failing. But these four crazy friends, I believe they just thought to themselves that some way, somehow, if we get him to Jesus, Jesus is going to fix the situation. So I believe they began to ponder to themselves. I believe they began to ponder to themselves. In some way, somehow, they ended up on the roof of this place because they couldn't get in through the door like regular sane people. So they said, whatever we got to do, and you need to be connected to some people, man, especially in the day and time that we living in, who say whatever we need to do. I'm so desperate to get my friend healed. I'm so desperate to get my friend delivered that whatever we need to do, if we got to tear down this whole building, we're going to tear down this building, but we need to get to Jesus. And in some way, somehow, they found themselves on the roof, and they began to dig a hole through the roof, and they lowered down their mat. And they got their friend to Jesus. Jesus said, because of the faith of your friends, your sins are forgiven you. And the paralyzed man was healed. So don't tell me it doesn't matter who you hang out with, because not by his faith, not by the paralyzed man's faith, but by the faith of his friends, he received this healing. So man, I want to talk to some desperate people today. I want to talk to some people who just need to get to Jesus. Not only should you be connected to him, but connect yourself with some people who can get you to Jesus. And I pray you've been blessed.